Every morning, millions of people turn a tap and expect water to appear. It's such a small action that it barely registers. Yet behind that simple moment lies one of the most complex engineering responsibilities on Earth. Water, more than any other resource, teaches engineers humility. It moves where it wants, it ignores borders, and it rewards patience while punishing shortcuts. Engineers around the world learn early that water is not just something to be controlled, but something to be understood. In arid regions, a single miscalculation can mean communities without water for months. In flood-prone cities, one overlooked drainage path can turn a normal rain into a disaster. A senior engineer once said that water doesn't fail systems. People fail to respect water, and that insight has echoed across generations of projects. In mountain regions, engineers watch how rain becomes runoff, how streams grow into rivers, and how timing matters as much as volume. Too much water arriving too quickly overwhelms systems, while too little over long periods dries reservoirs and soils. The lesson is balance. Engineers don't just design channels and dams. They study patterns, seasons, and behavior, knowing that water remembers its path and will return to it if given the chance. Across coastal cities, engineers have learned hard lessons about planning for the future rather than the present. Structures designed for yesterday's sea levels now face saltwater intrusion and rising tides. What once felt like distant risks have become daily realities. Water resource engineering teaches a powerful life lesson here. Ignoring slow changes doesn't make them disappear. It only makes their consequences more severe. Their essay story from a rural community where a well was drilled deeper each year as water levels dropped. For a while, it worked, but eventually, the aquifer collapsed, leaving the entire area without reliable water. The failure wasn't technical, it was ethical. Engineers learned that sustainability isn't about how much you can extract, but how much you can preserve. Water teaches restraint in a world that often rewards excess. Flood management offers another quiet lesson. The most effective systems are often invisible: retention areas, wetlands, gentle slopes that slow water down rather than force it away. Engineers who have worked on floodplains often say the safest designs are the ones that cooperate with nature instead of fighting it. That mindset carries into life itself. Working with reality builds resilience, while resisting it drains strength. In cities, engineers wrestle with distribution, quality, and access. A leaking pipe wastes more than water, it wastes trust. Contaminated systems don't just cause illness, they fracture confidence in institutions meant to protect people. Around the world, engineers have seen how water infrastructure reflects society's priorities. Where maintenance is valued, systems last. Where it's ignored, failures grow quietly until they can no longer be hidden. Water resource engineering also teaches patience. Rain that falls today may not reach a reservoir for months. Decisions made now may protect people decades later. Engineers learn to think beyond their own careers, designing systems they may never see tested by extreme events. It's a profession built on long-term thinking in a short-term world. At its core, water resource engineering is about stewardship. Water connects everyone, upstream and downstream, rural and urban, present and future. Engineers carry the responsibility of balancing human needs with environmental limits, knowing that every solution shifts a burden somewhere else. When you start to see water this way, it stops being ordinary. Every drop carries history, movement, and consequence. And every system built to manage it reflects the values of the people who designed it. In the engineering world, water is not just a resource. It's a reminder that the most powerful forces are often the quiet ones, and the wisest decisions are the ones made before problems appear. If this made you think a bit differently about water and the world around you, please like and comment and subscribe on the video.